Matt Chapman is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-1.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Yeah, he seems to be pitching him a little cautiously here. Maybe because he's 2 for 2 against him so far, but I think this is a guy you still need to come right after.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're down 5-1. Miguel Cabrera is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Olson is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
First offering on its way. Nick Castellanos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Belted high in the air out to left. Joyce ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 14 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Chris Hatcher will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Stephen Piscotty will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 2-0. Down the third baseline. but this will get foul. 2-1. Liriano into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to short. Iglesias is up with it, and a rather easy first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the seventh. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Fielder, number 3.
Boog Powell will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. 6-1 our score. Emilio Pagan will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Emilio
Jose Iglesias will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8 now. Leading off the inning, Matthew Joyce, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
High and deep to right center. Martin looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Take a look here at where the catcher's going to set up. That pitch was supposed to wind up down and away, but this is just a total miss in location. Comes right back over the heart of the plate, and that's why that baseball's a souvenir right now.
Marcus Semien will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and that's going to be all for Francisco Liriano. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Joe Jimenez is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
These guys have it black for hits, but it's a little surprising that they only have 2 runs on the board. Someone needs to start making these guys pay for allowing so many base runners.
Here comes the first pitch. Chris Davis is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Castellanos is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
And it's got to be frustrating to be a power hitter like he is and play 81 games in a pitcher's park like this one. I mean, guys are motivated by numbers, and you just wonder what he could be doing in a ballpark that better suits his swing.
First pitch on its way. Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Paul Blackburn come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 46 will bat now. Couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double.
Well, a multi-hit game already in the books. We'll see what kind of damage he can do right here.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And here this is one more time on show track. You can see it. He checked his swing there, and I think he did so in time, but you can clearly see that that pitch is in the strike zone, and I think ultimately that was a called 3rd strike.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9. Striding in to start the 9th, Matt Olson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners. Take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Number 68 will come in and pitch now. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Martin going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Shane Green is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 61, Shane Green.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Boog Powell makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. This is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, this is all about risk-reward here. It's spectacular if you get a glove on it. If not, you got to get up off the deck and chase it down.
So coming to the plate, Matthew Joyce, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And a pickoff throw to third. Runners back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little problem is that they wind up having to burn through the bullpen a little bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish off this victory.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game.